So for our next speaker, I'd like to introduce Kai Kaiser. He's a senior economist in the World Bank in Manila. He is primarily focused on public finance and public sector governance reform in the country. Before this, he was a senior economist in Washington, D.C. Is someone I've met a couple of times before, and he seems to be very, very passionate about moving the Philippines forward, especially keeping our roads open and keeping us engaged in the governance of our own country. So, Kai?
Morning, everyone. Can I get... Good morning, everyone. Yeah. Today I want to talk to you about an initiative that we're doing with a number of partners in government that tries to bring together the idea of open government, good governance, mapping, but above all, feedback and your engagement. So, hashtag Our Road 2. And it's also about an initiative we have called Open Roads. It's together with a colleague of mine. So, 5%. If you look at next year's 3 trillion peso budget, 767 pesos is on public infrastructure spending. That's 20%, that is 5% of GDP. 1 peso out of every economic activity next year we expect to be on public infrastructure. That's 4 times larger than at the start of this administration. Those are big amounts of money. If you currently look at the major push that government is making, it's building roads, building national roads, but also improving our road network at the local level. There are currently over 10,000 projects, road projects, ongoing all across the Philippines, and we expect another several thousand to come on stream next year in the 2016 budget. So, 5%, Our Road 2. So what is it about roads? Well, I would say it's not just about building roads, while that's important. It's not just about building better roads and having more concrete, while it's important to get that job done. So think about, what is it about roads? What do roads mean for you, for those that you engage in, and what does the road, what's your road to? I would say building roads, it's about connecting communities. It's about building better futures. It's about getting the roads in the right place. It's about getting roads to market so that people can get their produce to the markets, but also it's about roads to better schools and thinking how these roads are actually connecting up. So think for a moment about your community and where roads are going in your roads. Are your roads connecting? What do those roads mean to you, and are you able to influence that path? It's about roads that connect to healthcare in addition to markets and others. So think for a moment, if these are more meaning to roads, then it's also about roads to jobs. It's about getting you to better jobs. It's about getting people to work. It's about relieving congestion. It's generally about creating a better road network. So, and finally, it's not just about us who live in the Philippines, although that's an important one to get us to the destinations, the wonderful destinations all across the Philippines. It's actually being able to show foreigners the beauty of the Philippines and drive our own economy. And roads matter because tourists, the last thing that tourists also want is a bad trip. They want a good trip. So roads and connecting to destinations matters a lot. So I'm going to take this in a very personal direction. I'm glad we have some of our friends from Palawan here today because that's actually me over there in the slide, and this is a bit how this journey began about 2 years ago. We were looking at road projects, and Port Barton is actually a wonderful destination, but we ended up getting stuck because that road was not passable to a destination. So this was a community that both had access to outside clinics, but was also a tourism destination. I ask you to go back to Port Barton now, and it looks a heck of a lot better. It's getting there, and it looks all right. So that road is the road to Port Barton. So on that note, what can we do in terms of bringing open government feedback and participation to the problem of making roads more meaningful and delivering well on the 5%? Well, it's about our road to the places that I need to go. And what we've done with a number of partners in government is established a consolidation site which is called openroads.gov.ph. openroads.gov.ph. What Open Roads actually does, it brings together information on what is the existing road network in communities, and actually being able to allow you to track and let you know where are the projects that are in your neighborhood, so you can at least provide feedback on those projects that are ongoing, just as you would expect from billboards and others. But more importantly, it allows you to drill down into individual projects and programs, both by partners such as ourselves, the World Bank, but also by others, to find these roads. This is an example from Bohol, and what this site actually does, it allows you to both bring public disclosure and transparency to where projects are being at, but it also allows you to drill down and actually see those projects. So here, click on. The key point to this is good roads mean good economics, so understanding whether roads are connecting matters a great deal. But what we're also using is a lot of mobile technology, for example, route shoot videos, that allow us with simple mobile devices to take videos that provide virtual tours to assess how roads are going, and you can log on and actually see what has been progress from the original ones. It's using very simple mobile technology that provides you offline access to where the roads are and allows you to provide feedback. So this is Route Shoot, and there's Route Shoot Philippines, which is another app, which again, you can download for free. It's about understanding where the roads are exactly, being able to then track them. And so this is an example from a World Bank project together with the Department of Agriculture and others that allows you to actually map the roads, but understand what is the value of the project, where does it connect, and allow you to begin providing feedback on those projects. More importantly, it allows you to both see the evolution of the project over time. So this interactive system, together with some of our partners in government, DBM, COA, and others, allows you to actually view the images of the projects over different periods of time. And this is, again, as part of the platform to allow you to take a virtual tour of those roads. Further drilling down into those areas and understanding whether road progress is being made and where there are gaps for roads that matter to you. But data does not mean anything, or information does not mean anything, if you're not able to provide feedback. And this is where we really encourage you to engage with these types of initiatives as part of the Open Roads 2. So concluding point, in terms of bringing together the initiatives of open government feedback and transparency, we would suggest that good roads actually make for good politics. And initiatives like this, or platforms like this, and a government that is willing to put information in the public domain are really a first step to realizing your roads, our roads, to the places you want to go, and also bringing these projects to fruition. So we encourage you to engage and look and really say, what are roads to you, and where would you like the roads to go beyond the 5% headline numbers that I started my presentation with? Thank you.